Hey guys, welcome back to Thrive in Recovery. Hope you've been enjoying it so far. Hopefully, you've gained something from this that you've been applying in your everyday life and been witnessing the power of these tools that we've been going over. We are in the fifth week and we are almost done with this 5 week course. We are in the spirituality week of learning spiritual tools, understanding what spirituality means to us, finding a connection to a higher power and nurturing that connection. These are all things we've done so far. In the last video, we looked at forgiveness and letting go and the scientific benefits behind it. And then also we learned how to apply it in a useful guided forgiveness meditation that helps us vision and forgive these things that we are holding on to that are weighing us down. Now today, we're going to be going over gratitude, just the scientific benefits of gratitude, and also how we can apply this, different ways we could use this to thrive in our recovery. So let's get started. So jumping right into the scientific benefits of gratitude. Gratitude has been shown to offer several significant benefits for both mental and physical health. So, improved mental health. Gratitude practices have been linked to reductions in symptoms of depression and anxiety. A meta-analysis revealed that gratitude interventions had a small but significant effect on lowering these symptoms. And here's the people who did the study and the year that the study was done. Reduced stress and loneliness. Gratitude is associated with decreased levels of perceived stress and loneliness, which mediates its positive impact on physical health. Studies have demonstrated that grateful individuals often report fewer physical health symptoms, such as sleep disturbances and headaches, through these mechanisms. And there's the people who did the study. A few more studies showed that it enhances sleep quality. Gratitude interventions have been found to improve subjective sleep quality. As highlighted in several studies, this may be due to the reduction in negative thinking and increased positive emotion that gratitude fosters. So that's super interesting because, right, when you're in gratitude, you're actually in positive thinking. And also, you'll notice worried thinking and feared thinking and negative thinking will keep you up. It will keep you up, keep you going. You start getting mad about the clock going by. You start worrying about how you're going to get to work tomorrow, if you're going to function, if you're not getting enough sleep. So it's interesting that gratitude actually helped in the reduction of that, but it makes sense. And it does create positive emotions. Like when you're in gratitude, you feel grateful. And sometimes you could jumpstart it by kind of forcing yourself into gratitude. But once you're sitting there for a little bit, for a few minutes, and you really walk through the gratitude practice, all of a sudden your mood starts to change. All of a sudden your perspective starts to change. All of a sudden your emotion starts to change. So there's the people who did the study. That's the year it was done. Gratitude boosted physical health and well-being. Gratitude contributes to healthier behaviors such as better eating and increased physical activity. One study found that gratitude led to healthier eating behaviors in adolescents and young adults through interventions like gratitude journaling. Very interesting. That sounds like a very interesting study. Cardiovascular health benefits. Gratitude has shown promise in improving cardiovascular health by reducing stress and inflammatory markers. It may play a role in reducing risk factors related to heart disease. Now, one thing I just want to mention is that we have been able to study that anger and stressful type of emotions releases certain chemicals or hormones, I don't know exactly what, in your body, and that are actually toxic to your system. They're not good for your system. Now, this is why this makes sense to me. Like, if you're practicing gratitude, then it's helping you reduce your stress because you're not filling your body with all this negative stuff, and ultimately helping in cardiovascular health. That's very interesting. So, in summary, gratitude fosters both mental and physical well being by reducing negative emotions, improving sleep, enhancing healthy behaviors, and lowering stress. Right. So, the reason I put these scientific benefits out there is because for a logical mind, um, it's so much easier to convince the benefits of gratitude with when you're showing just raw data, raw science. But gratitude is a thing that's been around in humanity for thousands of years, and um, I think it really is a very powerful tool that you could use. Just from my own experience, gratitude has shifted my perspective. Gratitude gives me comfort through stressful times, very difficult times. So I really would recommend anybody in recovery, especially, but anybody in the world should be practicing gratitude daily. But especially if you're in recovery and you're just getting back off your feet, rebuilding your life from scratch. Perhaps you lost everything and you're starting from scratch. Gratitude will help uplift your soul, uplift your physical body as well through a time like this, and your mental. So here's a few ways to practice gratitude. You could create a morning gratitude ritual where you start your day by writing down 3 things that you're thankful for. What it does is it sets a positive tone and shifts your focus to what's going well. It takes your focus off of all the bad stuff that's happening to start recognizing all the good things that are happening. You could also do gratitude journaling. Spend 5 to 10 minutes in the evening reflecting on the day and noting any moments, big or small, that made you feel grateful. This helps reinforce positive experiences. So this is kind of like a little inventory you take at night, but it helps getting you noticed all the grateful things that just happened in the day. Not even yesterday, not a week before, but just today. What are the small, big things that made you grateful for your day? And once you start learning how to jump to these things, then all of a sudden that becomes your experience of life. All of a sudden you become surrounded by things that you're grateful for that have always been there, but you never really appreciated them. Expressing gratitude to others. Take time to verbally express appreciation to friends, family, or colleagues. This strengthens relationships and boosts both your mood and their mood. So yeah, telling your significant other, I'm very grateful for the stuff you do. Very grateful for the time you spend with me. Tell your family the same thing. I really appreciate how you did this, or I'm very grateful that you just seem to be here when I need you the most. And even people at work, let them know I'm very grateful for the work you're doing. I'm very grateful for how you showed me how to do this. Start expressing it to others. It will boost your mood. It will boost their mood, and create a nice, healthy environment to be in. You could do gratitude walks. So, while taking a walk, consciously think about the things you're grateful for, such as nature, your health, time to yourself. This combines physical activity with mental well-being. So that sounds fun. Just go for a hike or a walk. Appreciate the scenery. Grateful for the time to spend on yourself. Grateful for the sun rising or setting, or whatever you're grateful for. And you could do a mindful gratitude practice during moments of stress. Pause and mentally list a few things you're thankful for. This can help shift perspective and reduce negative emotions. So this is great when you're triggered, when things are stressing you out, and you're just kind of been in a negative mindset. That's when you just do it right then and there. Don't wait for another opportunity. You say, you know what? Tired of feeling like this? You pause and just go through a few things in your head that you're grateful for. I'm grateful for my body. I'm grateful for my mind. I'm grateful for this human experience. I'm grateful for my connection to a higher power. I'm grateful to feel my emotions. This can help shift perspective and reduce negative emotions. And this is in your control. So these practices can contribute to a greater sense of well-being and resilience, making daily life more fulfilling. So here's what we call gratitude shifts, okay? Gratitude shifts is a form of perspective shifting. It can take you from seeing what's wrong in your life to seeing and appreciating what's right with it. This will attract more good things in your life. So this will attract better things into your field of view. And this will also fill you with pleasant emotions. And we actually did a form of this. Gratitude shifts is it's the same thing as just practicing gratitude, but it's really emphasis on taking charge of your choice and your awareness of being able to do this and start acting on it and creating a life full of gratitude. So we're going to do a gratitude meditation, and this is one you'll find in the classroom right here. So you go up to classroom, go to guided meditations, and we're going to do meditation for gratitude. So just sit back, relax. It's only 7 minutes and 45 seconds, and then that'll pretty much be the end of this class. We just have one journal exercise to go over. All right, so hopefully you're relaxed. We're gonna go ahead and play. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. For the next 10 minutes, you have nowhere to be, nothing to do, nothing to know, and you don't have to be anything for anyone. Take a deep breath in through your nose and hold your breath. Exhale. Take another deep breath through your nose. Hold your breath. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath through your nose. Hold your breath. Exhale. Relax totally. I want you to bring to mind 3 things that you're grateful for in your personal life. They could have happened in the past day, week, month, year, or even years ago. As you reflect on that which you're grateful for, focus on the emotions they bring out inside of you. Feel the joy, the love, the lightness, and the appreciation that you felt the moment you received these gifts or lived these experiences. Three things. Now think about your work life. Think about 3 things that you can be grateful for in your career or at work that perhaps happened within the last 24 hours or 7 days. Whether you're appreciating a kind word from a coworker, a project going well, the income you made, feel the positive emotions and give thanks. We move to the 3rd level of gratitude. Gratitude for yourself. Think about 3 aspects of your being. It could be related to your body, your mind, your personality, anything you're grateful about yourself, your sense of humor, your kindness to others, your selflessness to others. Think of 3 things. Give thanks and gratitude for these 3 aspects of yourself, feeling the joy and the positive emotions as you bring to mind each unique aspect of you. Your courage, your willingness, your patience, your love. The selflessness to your family. Now for the next couple minutes, sit with this gratitude and hold on to it. Be thankful. Be grateful. And relax. Become aware of your body. Become aware of your surroundings. Now gently and slowly open your eyes. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed that gratitude practice. There's something you could do every day, or you could pick up journaling, you could pick up just the habit of doing it at night and going through your entire day and noticing what you're grateful for. There's many ways you could bring this into your life. Before you eat, say thank you to the food that you're eating. Thank you to the whole process of how that food got from where it came from to your plate, all the people involved, all the animals involved, all the plants involved. And just start bringing it into your life and watch the transformation that happens to you. So we're going to do a journal exercise. If you're watching this video in the morning, I would recommend you start your day with a gratitude list. Unless you did the meditation, start your day tomorrow. Or at the end of the day, write down what you're grateful for. Just a couple things that happened today. But do this for at least 1 week and let the community know what your experience is and share what you're grateful for. And as always, celebrating yourself throughout this process is important. Everything learned is a win. Everything gained is a win. Everything applied is a win. Because you're taking the time to invest in yourself. And you're growing and becoming a better version of you every day. And because of that, you'll see the positive changes in your life, and so will your loved ones. And as always, remember to take your time. This isn't a race, it's a lifelong journey. And I'll see you on the next video and in the community.